I'm Alessandra with RevZilla, and today we're going to take a look at the Spidi Rock leather jacket available at RevZilla.com. So the Spidi Rock is going to be a 2 to 3 season warm, cool option from Spidi, and it has a really classic leather look. Now the reason we say warm, cool is because it's leather, right? So it doesn't breathe a lot in the summertime. In fact, it blocks the wind and it doesn't have any direct vents. So if you're wearing this in like 90-degree weather, you're gonna be hot. But if you're in the spring or the fall, or maybe even pushing into the winter months, somewhere where it's not too cold, and you pair this with Spidi's thermal insert, you might be covered. So with that said, classic leather jacket, really nice feel to it though. And the reason for that is this is a 0.9mm buffalo leather. So it has a really nice hand. So it's a nice soft leather jacket that's really gonna last for years to come. Now, before we get into the other details, a quick note on sizing. Lily to my left is 5'4", 140 pounds with a 34-inch bust and a 29-inch waist, and she's in a size 42, which fits her spot on per the size chart. So if you're looking at the size chart, keep that in mind. The other thing to keep in mind is that there's some good adjustability in the waist. So if you're on the curvier side, this is definitely going to be a flattering option for you. That said, all orders over $39 ship for free, and if you want to see what other leather jackets are available at RevZilla, click and subscribe to our YouTube channel. So let's get into the details of the jacket. So as I mentioned, you have this really nice 0.9mm cowhide leather with a really nice feel. Now, it's a classic look, so you're gonna have this classic collar at the top. I would have loved to see a little bit of a snapback to keep that open, but that's just a little detail. It has a really simple opening in the front, but you see really nice lines and kind of like a princess cut, which is very flattering, and then 2 hand warmer pockets. Now, along the sides, again, really sleek look. One thing that I like to just call out with leather jackets for women a lot of the time, I always see that they execute the middle section really, really well, and then the arms are like really baggy. So they eliminate the football player look from the middle part, but then you still get these like giant arms. Spidi actually did a really good job streamlining these a little bit, and you can't really even see that like the armor is there, and the shoulders look nice and sleek. And then you just have a little bit of a zipper here to open this up a little bit if you're feeling a little bit on the warm side. Now, Lily, go ahead and turn to the side for me. So at the side here, again, at the arms here, you have a nice sleek design, but what you don't see is that there's armor underneath the shoulder as well as the elbows. So you're getting level 1 armor in both areas. Now, the most notable part of this jacket is along the side, for me at least, because I'm all about fit. If you don't work stretch into a jacket, you have to do something else to compensate, especially because women have all different figures. So what Spidi did is they took a really classic design, like this nice buckle closure here, to allow you to cinch the waist. So Lily has it on the tightest setting because she's curvier in an hourglass shape, so it really cinches down, highlights her waist. But then you get this nice zipper gusset at the bottom. Now, I find this particularly helpful not only if you're curvier at the hip and rear area, but also when you sit on the bike. Sometimes I sit down and my jacket just puffs up. Having that zipper there gives you a little bit of relief. Now, Lily, go ahead and turn to the back for me. So along the back, it's really nice and sleek. One thing to mention is that in terms of a back protector, you're gonna wanna upgrade because it doesn't come with anything that's going to protect you in terms of impact. So you'll have a back protector on the inside and you wanna upgrade that. Now, along the drop seat, you just have a nice long drop seat. And again, if you need a little bit of extra room, you can just kind of unzip those to give you a little extra room there. Now, Lily, go ahead and turn to the front for me and open up. So on the inside of the jacket, it's pretty simple in the sense that you have a nice cotton liner, but there are a few other things to note. And the most notable thing is probably these loops here at the top. And I mentioned earlier, if you wanted to push this jacket into winter, you could just add the thermal option from Spidi. It doesn't come with the jacket, but it's definitely something you can add if you want to stretch this into the colder areas. So the other thing to note is you just have a little stash pocket here. And again, this is a really classic, you can go ahead and zip up, a really classic option from Spidi. It's meant for the long term if you want something with a nice feel that has that motor protection. Now that's my opinion, but if you want to see what other women have to say about the Spidi Rock jacket, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device and see what they're saying in the reviews at RevZilla.com. If you want to speak to one of our leading gear geeks, give us a call at 877-792-9455 or shoot us an email at siesta@RevZilla.com. Thanks for taking a look at the Spidi Rock leather jacket. I'm Alessandra. I'll see you on the road.